Uh... Otis, did you get startled by the intro? Silly dog. Alright, let's see. We'll do that. Monokuma, how fitting. Hello, Monokuma. Monokuma! Might as well start with that. Wait. Okay, so I did do the school store after the stream. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with. Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still, what did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind's spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean in that case? Look how scary everyone looks. It's because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat. Let's fry out some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. I'm in. I love seafood. Hello, BKDK Forever. How are you doing? That's like Deep Impact style. Meteor Impact extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we're gonna need to explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up. I'm doing good, BKDK Forever.
It's true.
Plus, we still have Alter Ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah, happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. Like when we're gonna get out of here, right? When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious. Thank you for the follow, BKDK Forever. Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Cause there aren't gonna be any more murders. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits.
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
how about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult
Well,
mystery.
well, yeah. It's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you my fortune telling isn't some occult thing. Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So,
He's referring to an urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
Oh, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were all 100% beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. But before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with some mysterious light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Yasuhiro is the best Danganronpa character. I agree, he's one of my favorites. A lot of people hate him because he's stupid, which it's kind of valid, but that's his whole personality.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means that the burger wasn't 100% beef. They must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Hey, you know what? A beef and pork burger actually sounds pretty fucking good.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill. And they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. Thank you for the follow, Anime Edits.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kind of got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope her prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. I know, I lost Celeste. But, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without him, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. Why is Chihiro in that art? He's dead. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up and what was waiting for us. Is there any coins in here? I have to make sure that there's money. Hey Makoto, do you want a painful reminder? There are knives hung in the wall. One is still missing. The one that Sayaka took. Is there anything in the meat? Oh, there's something. Every day I wake up thankful to God that I didn't get the chapter 3 secret event. Because if I did, I doubt that I would have been able to show it. Also, sorry if you hear crunching sounds. I'm currently eating some cereal. Some cinnamon toast crunch, to be precise. God, the game's chugging. Was it because I stayed up all night playing nothing but Grand Theft Auto? Oh yeah, it's chugging hard. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. Thank you for the follow, Ricky the Shorty. No, this time I have to find it. Yeah, the music room. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone who can play it, it's totally useless. I can play the piano. Just very poorly. You can't inspect the giant disco ball on there. Alright, Kyoko. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
So,
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
what?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react. So I didn't see who it was. When I came to, all the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were. It's okay, I already saw what I needed in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
that doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Well, let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Gyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So,
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear that I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So now, it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey,
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but... there's nothing worse than expressing... Tell her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it might just make things worse. Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You're happy to hear what I had to say, now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine. Goodbye.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Yeah, well, what do you think you did? You think you made her sushi? No, you fucking didn't. An office. This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Ah, shit. There's coins in every one of these, I think. Da-da-da. No, no, no. No. Oh, there's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw, but no, this is like Total Drama. It's like Total Drama where they have a resort for all the contestants that lose. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal life. I can't possibly believe what they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way Monokuma did it! It must be fake. You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! Then you're saying this picture is real? If there were such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true. I just asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. It's true. The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's if that's the case... Headmaster. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. The door's locked. Damn it! Chem. I thought that said chew, but that says chem. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Listen, Makoto, listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have here before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. And what they even have, proteinzyme X. What's that? It's a high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing, a gold mine. Oh, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? Sakura is lost in a conversation with Hina. I need to figure out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing. Really? Well, okay. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
What? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Yeah, where's Byakuya? I need to say hello to my best friend, Byakuya Togami. No good. The door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this place is called the Data Center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. Hello, Gundam Tanaka. How are you doing? I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely, but that was to be expected, though. Likely, but that was to be expected, though. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside, who cares about a stupid lock?
How about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to easily knock down the door.
What was that? No, please! Continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
Hell no, I didn't!
Then what did you say? 'Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
That's my room.
With betrayal?
That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
I'm not mad.
You're totally mad. Okay, we're using emoticons now?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Ugh. Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a new rule like that, there's no doubt something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now it's a rule, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf on the chem lab in the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. There was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. Sounds like the shit my dad used to sell. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons.
Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Okay, my Sakura impression is really just devolving into nothing. Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around here. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open? That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? Say what you need to say. I think so.
Serious.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Damn, we got random Hagakure lore. I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one? But this time the photo was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering in the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that's that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
It can't be, it's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but... Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do just the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting or all your good luck's gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Sorry.
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not part of this. That's true enough. Some problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he just finally say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to? I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. And what else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Ah, good idea.
A mixed bath? A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell them something, I wonder what it could have been. Yep, Danganronpa. God, the game is chugging hard. It has not been doing this for a while. Toko! When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come to hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
what's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
What?
No, I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Hello, and Amon Yugi. Yasuhiro's voice. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. Hey Makoto, she just went super sadist on us. Isn't that funny? Just like with Taka. Oh, is it too soon to mention Taka? Okay. I'll sit here in the corner then. Genocide Jack is sitting in front of the laptop. I can't get to it. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. I do this in my spare time. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? It was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I kneeled down in front of her and said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?" Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. That was really fucking weird, Makoto. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Just what I thought. Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake. Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing and the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Oh, thank you for the follow, PS1 Hagrid. It's a fine day for Quidditch, Harry. Be sure to let Ravenclaw know who's boss. Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was a certain plan that had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. Oh, did Celeste's execution happen already? It did. I think I have that archived on my YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here. Speaking of YouTube, I actually got my first copyright strike. The game that I streamed, though, I probably should have guessed it would happen from the game that I streamed yesterday, which was Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but I got my first copyright strike and I'm currently disputing it as we speak. What happened before I joined because I missed it? Not much. We just explored the 4th floor. That was the goal. That was the goal stated of the plan. But it was meant to be more important than more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way.
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. Seems like the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. That's how they described the event. Say it with me, everybody. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. See, right there. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? I don't know. 9/11? I have no idea. Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. Stop not being weird, but Alter Ego is pretty. Chihiro is a good boy. I love him. This is Chihiro. You can find him on character.ai. I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
And what could this tragic event possibly have been?
I got You can get banned on character.ai? That's a thing? I had no idea that you can do that. It's okay, you don't have to say it. What could
this tragic event have possibly been?
I have a few ideas. One of them being, I don't know, planes. And the answer we got was, sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer and that's it? It would appear so. Disappointing. My friend used it for a few days because she couldn't use hers for some reason, so I got in You could probably dispute that or create like a new account or something. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. It has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Don't want it because I feel too lazy to make one. Mood. Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No. That I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff The one who finalized the plan to isolate you was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's in the school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps. Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So, what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster. No matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? Who is Dazai? I can't explain why. I just know I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that had so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? And maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
It's a Bungo Stray Dog character. Isn't that the thing that Atagawa is from? The other character that Brian Beacock voices? We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. I feel kind of sorry for him.
What?
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
No.
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? Thank you for the follow, Harry. Yeah. Yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is destined to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean, I feel the same way. Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you could differentiate a person and an AI. Alter ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway. Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more that Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease of which you decide who is and who isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hopes Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened... Pardon me. Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything. He said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? I don't know, the 2016 election? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything like that. Anything that could happen. Anything that you could describe that way. What about you guys? Were you really not alive when like fucking 9/11 happened? I don't really watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind. That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some connection to the school. I accidentally left my bed. It's okay. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that. I don't know about this, but personally, I've never done taxes. I've been avoiding taxes for years. Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. Oh, but... Uncle, is that you? Hey! My real name isn't Yasuhiro Hagakure. It's just a name I took up as part of an elaborate tax evasion for the past 2 years. He is the oldest. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right. Well, our business here is done. So for now, we should get out of here. Yeah, good idea. Don't tell the IRS where I am. Then Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... All our problems can be solved if you're smart enough. No, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good, yeah, good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. I heard someone wasn't paying his taxes.
Oh shit.
It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry.
Now my head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for a fang? Isn't it normally a tooth for a tooth? That was one of the ancient laws of Babylon, right? Be careful, he just enchanted the incantation of devastation!
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Just a small, squishy Yeah, Monokuma... I would actually really like to have a plushie of Monokuma.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't miss the best spot. Bye.
I want one too, but I'm trying to focus on my TBHK and Bungo Stray Dogs addiction, along with my FNAF. I never got into Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm too scared to play any of the games. Like when Halloween rolls around, I have been thinking of playing a quote-unquote scary game. And I actually was considering the Five Nights at Freddy's collection on Switch for a while, but no. That game still scares me even though I'm 20. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. It's actually cool to be honest. I played half of them and got used to the jump scares. You just gotta watch videos basically, I guess, and learn little hacks you can do. I'm still not doing it. I just don't like. I don't like games where you're just waiting for like a jump. I don't like that. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So how this stream is going to work, I'm actually going, like, when Deadly Life rolls around, I will actually stop the stream there. I will pick up the stream in the afternoon, and we'll do the investigation all the way up to the right before the class trial. And maybe tomorrow or Friday I'll stream the class trial, which is how I'm going to do this from now on, because I don't want any more interruptions. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Wait, I forgot. Which game is Kokichi in? That is... Kokichi's from V3. I haven't played V3 yet, and I am thinking of doing a blind playthrough of it. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy, which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all. The mastermind. All these mysteries made me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. The lady at our tech support department suggested I should try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But she laid out all the details, and it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. It's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp, but I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma. Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. What's in the garbage can? It's a trash can. From any angle and any height, it's a trash can. Found a few chocolate coins in the trash can. That's nice. Leave the area. Wait, I just remembered I can use the B button. Yo, Rich Britches, how's it going? Well, the breakfast meeting. You honestly expect me to go to the breakfast meeting? Right. Yeah, as long as I'm here, I should ask Byakuya what he made of the stuff Alter Ego told us. Actually, no, I better not. The surveillance camera would catch us for sure. So? Well... He's gone. But they're serving McDonald's in the breakfast. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. What are you staring at? Toko?
What's your problem?
You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me?
What the heck?
I need to get on Discord soon before Chuya gets mad. She knows I'm watching this too. Who's Chuya? Is that your friend? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed. It's been
It's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. I refuse to lose.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko was in here. Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. You know, she said that she wanted you to show some backbone, but you don't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand. You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, don't you? I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that body of yours. Night after night, you go out for your club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. I'm not reading that.
Please.
Stop it. I am not fucking reading that. And... Toko, can you stop making those noises? I'd like to keep the stream intact, please.
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right?
Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from her pent-up frustration. Toko's just jealous of Hina. I guess so.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I needed to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't you care who they are as long as they've got the right... I'm not finishing that. I have too much self-respect. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Wild Minister, Wild Beast of Beastopia. I believe it's called Zootopia. And the mayor was arrested, from what I remember. He was also voiced by J.K. Simmons. But I prefer Zoophobia anyway. Why is this happening to me?
Can our talk wait until tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days.
Are you sick? Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains.
Is that... It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will help me get back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys, like, worship protein. It's like it's your god or something. Cub Scouts did it. Who's Cub Scouts? I don't know who that is. Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it until tomorrow. Until tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it. Sorry. Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Well, how come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Oh, Sakura's a girl? It's like that fucking scene from SpongeBob where Sandy takes off her helmet. How long can she stay underwater like that? I don't know. Wait, Sandy's a girl? This is like when I found out Samus from Metroid was a girl for the first time. I'm so sorry, I didn't know because it scared me. For real. Ever since I was a kid, I eat by myself. What about your family? Well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had 2 moms? I'm fucking jealous. What? That's just how things were. It's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw. But anyway, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Alright, I'm gonna be holding a poll. Who do we want? Who do we want in, who do we want to spend free time with? Okay, that was a spoon. Definitely not Toko. You actually do get a skill for hanging out with Toko just once, if I remember correctly. I have been thinking about doing Byakuya since a lot of people have actually requested that I do Byakuya for a while, and all I know is that you cannot talk to Kyoko and initiate a free time event during the events of this. Yeah, let's do Byakuya. Yeah, that was a long silence. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just eating. I got a bowl of cereal in front of me. Can Byakuya have a free time event?
What?
What's the matter? Thinking about who you might like to kill? Well, choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing less than death. Should I hang out with Byakuya for a while? Let's do it. Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give him? Okay, so we don't have civet coffee. Civet... Yeah, that's Otis. Hey, Otis! Otis. How you doing, Otis? Let's see, I think he... No, wait, I think I have the golden gun. Because Byakuya likes the golden gun. There we go. Your life is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because you may be promoting a brand, product, or service. The restriction will be removed once you turn on the content disclosure setting. What the fuck? Your life contains themes that some may find... Okay, that one's reasonable. That seems fucking reasonable. A replica of the gun preferred by a famous assassin. It's not really much good by itself. You can't even cock it. So this item is actually a reference to the James Bond movie, The Man with the Golden Gun. A very good movie, by the way. I love The Man with the Golden Gun, but Goldfinger and Goldeneye will always be my favorite James Bond movies. Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Hello, Celestia Ludenberg. How are you doing? I have a question for you. You do? Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that it was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into the school. Oh, and I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off? But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. Get on your knees right now, Makoto. Treat me like your new god. He's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, and I, who have everything. We are living proof that not all men are not created equal, and that they are not endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights. Among those rights being life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Byakuya's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Cool and Composed. We need him to be humbled. Oh, please. The only person who can do that is... Bill Murray? I don't know. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Alright, so let's check Byakuya's report card. Let's see, what does it do? Cool and composed. I have no fucking idea what that does. You know what? Let's, who are we gonna spend time with now, chat? Who are we gonna spend free time with now? There's always Byakuya. Remember, I think Sakura doesn't have any free time events during this. Let's see. Kyoko's off the table. I know that. Let's go to the school store first, though. And, spend my money on gambling. Just like what I do in San Andreas. They don't have the cherry vanilla cola I love so much. Yo, Makoto's a cola drinker that's based. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty Mono machine? Now we fucking get it? You want to know what that item was? That item is the item that allows you to unlock the secret event in Chapter 3. That's, the man's fantasy item. Hey! And a sword. That's an item I think Byakuya likes, the old-timey radio. It plays some old-time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. That's the fun plane, I believe. That's a dude's scarf from an anime, I know that. Like an anime or a manga. That's a whetstone. That's a package of curry. Aw, dang it. Roller slippers. Is that surfboard wax? And a pair of underoos. Let's go visit somebody. Wait, that's the gym. Taka loves the red scarf, I think. I actually think he does too. And if I remember correctly, he also loves the item called Max Gloves, which is just a reference to Punch-Out. Okay, I can't spend time with you because you're Genocide Jill. You know what? Let's do Byakuya again. Yeah, alright, Big Byakuya, let's... The others have flocked together as usual, I see. But they need to be careful. Growing too close will only cloud their judgment. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Why is he in the closet? He's probably eating some, poor food and doesn't want anybody to notice. Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I can't get enough of these. Personally, I can't get enough of these, what are these called? M&Ms? They're quite pleasant. I spent some time with Byakuya. I actually think that there is a video out there of Jason Wishnov saying that Byakuya's favorite candy bar is M&M's. Or at least an animated version of that, because I remember seeing it. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Alright, do you like the old-timey radio? That just looks like a shit. What is it with me and croissants looking like turds? Yesterday when I was playing Pikmin 4, I got one of the treasures that was a croissant, and from a distance I thought it looked like a shit. Ray Gunzurian. Does Byakuya like the old-timey radio? The air conditioning just went out? Oh wait, the air conditioner is set to auto, never mind. How was your day yesterday? It was good. I did the test stream of Grand Theft Auto Vice City and it went well. TikTok didn't restrict it or anything. And I actually got pretty far in it. I went from the first mission, which was just an old friend, to all the way to, I think, the fastest boat, which is the third mission with Diaz. Let's see. Yeah, Berserker armor. Yeah, Berserk reference. I still need to watch Berserk at some point because I keep hearing that it's really good. That's cool. I fell from 8... Wait, is it like a bungee jump or something? Or like... Oh, you went... Oh, a bungee jump. Okay, because if you actually fell from, that height, that would probably kill you. Old-timey radio. A radio with a retro exterior, but state-of-the-art technology inside. Of course, there's no reception in the school, so you can't hear anything anyway. Now, this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. I fell off my bike. Now I'm sore everywhere except... Oh my fucking god, I hope you're okay. Twinkletoe, I hope you're doing alright.
So in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is one of my many talents. Some people think I only rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, my own family has been recognized by my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am among the chosen of the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And naturally, that confidence is justified, I assure you, from the battles I fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words,
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends all within a single day.
yes.
Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. He buys and sells stuff on the stock market, so... Trading cards. Yeah, that's day trading. My dad fucking does that, and my dad tried to get me into day trading, and... Like, he said, hey, Unikitty, you gotta download the Robinhood app. It's crazy. The stock market's booming over the years, and you can make money from this. And I'm like, Dad, no. I don't fucking care. You actually sound like Byakuya, oh my god. Thank you very much. And, my dad just goes, okay, suit yourself, and here I am, just playing video games. I wonder what life for me actually would be like if I took up day trading. You're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there I was. It's really not a big deal, Makoto. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? Oh my fucking god, you know what that reminds me of? When the Lego movie came out, I think it was around the time that the Lego movie came out, everyone in my fucking high school, no, not high school, I'm not high school, I wasn't in high school since 2014, everyone in my elementary school was like, hey, you know why he can do that? Because he's Batman. And it just reminds me of, he can do it because he's Batman. Similar also because of the Chuck Norris memes that were floating around the same time. God, I miss those days. $4 billion is nothing to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, and I got bored of it pretty quickly. Geez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart. Galaxies apart. After this, do you want to go to the Makoto, after this, do you want to go to the rec room and play some Galaga? I found myself enamored with it yesterday. Yep, skill points increase. Still reeling from Byakuya's story, I went back to my room. Did he really piss off Makoto that much? Fuck you, Makoto. It's like in Grand Theft Auto 3, how Claude will just randomly flip off pedestrians. Byakuya just does that to everybody.
Attention, attention! Please gather gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly.
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious about it too. Hang on a second, I'm gonna take a bite of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like, waffle thing, whoever invented it, you are my hero. It is so fucking good. Hello, Goob. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for a while. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. You aren't gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then.
Makoto. If something happens to me... Hina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No. Never mind.
So then.
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Otis, are you making that fucking noise? Okay, he's just chewing on a rawhide. Otis! Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered at the gym, it began.
Well,
Okay, let's get this show on the road! You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? We have to go through this again? No, not again! I can't take it anymore! I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all! We're not here to talk about a motive.
today I'm feeling glad.
The reason I gathered you all here is so I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge? We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami! He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What did you just say? He said that the spy is Sakura.
what is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine.
Anyway, that's all I want to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Grills, chills, kill!
Roaster, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait.
Thank you for the follow, biblically accurate Dio. Kono Dio da. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would mean betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. That is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Okay.
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What?
Oh, no!
That he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind? Thank you for the follow, Barry, and the follow, Cole. I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you would know for a fact. Because I do know for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind. You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up in your mind to betray the mastermind. Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that, Makoto. He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants. Sakura would never do that. Are you Byakuya's voice actor or something? I fucking wish. You actually sound like Byakuya. I get that so much, but I'm just trying my best to impersonate Jason Wishnov. Like, they're a really cool voice actor. Okay then, Sakura, if you really have to cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well, I'm sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that. Thank you for the follow, Sweet May. You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. Bro, I fucking wish that it was 48 outside right now. I love Byakuya. I do too. One of my top 5 favorite characters in this game. The weight of those words. I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. Bro, I just finished Danganronpa 1. I finished Danganronpa 2 I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something. I forget. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this. How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them. Thank you for the rose, Sweet May. Are you her voice actor? No, I'm not. I fucking wish that I had a career in this. That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down? Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What? I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again. But I was scared. If I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura! I'm sorry. Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... Yay! I can voice act Celestia, Sayaka, and Chiaki. I think I spelled their... You said their... Aoi, Celestia, Sayaka, and Chiaki. You spelled them right.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
I believe in Byakuya supremacy.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't miss the baseball fight.
Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed. But before I do so, I brought a waffle cooker.
No way!
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is... I'm going through hell right now, and I'm just trying to get up and find something to eat. What I need... Wait, I need to make that my ringtone. Can you say I believe in Byakuya supremacy? I can do that. Are you recording now? Are you recording? Like, is everything good to go, Sacred Beast? I believe in Byakuya Togami supremacy. That is the one true law of the world. You're welcome. Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her? What is it you think you understand? You don't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't gonna help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway.
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Aoi just needs... You're my icon. Thank you. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Bro, you want it? I just had an epiphany. I can imitate Byakuya Togami for a job. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. That's funny, you should do that. Well, I mean, I have the body shape of the of Byakuya from Danganronpa 2, so maybe. She's not my enemy. She's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? It's time for another Monokuma theater. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Is that the game of life behind him? That's the game of life behind Monokuma. What the hell? There will come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. Why am I thinking about SNL right now? She makes a brilliant debut, but instead going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. That's the story of Prince Harry. Fucking married a Hallmark actor. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
Is he playing Twilight Princess? Why is there a Nintendo Wii knockoff? If anything, it looks more like the Japanese version of the NES, which is the Famicom. Leon and Sayaka reference? Probably.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
FNAF Bell. That's why I've been saying yay on occasion when I hear that.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Another day for Byakuya Togami. Where's my fucking coffee? Actually, that's not true. In reality, I hate coffee so much. I can't stand the taste of coffee at all. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. Toko, grab that iron pipe and go kill her. The Masterminds... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed that the only one in the dining hall that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because it makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets the balance. That's a stupid reason. Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye. I love Monokuma so much. I do too. He's one of my favorite villains.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred. In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the mastermind like she's... No, wait. Oh, fuck, I said that wrong. Sorry, Hina, let me rephrase that. If she can really beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind. Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? I gotta go, bye. See you later, sweet May. Wait, is it raining outside? Hang on a second. Hang on a second, I gotta get something. Sorry, one of my dogs really likes being on the front porch, and it was raining, so I guess he didn't want to leave. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that if you don't. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
So, originally in this scene, Byakuya's glasses were supposed to fly off. And there actually exists several unused sprites of Byakuya without his glasses.
you disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Byakuya without his glasses would be scary. There are several sprites of him without his glasses that exist on the cutting room floor, but... on the cutting room floor, which is the website. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all. Just imagine Byakuya doing like a goofy pose with his arms spread out. It's like, come at me, bro. You mad? Come on. Put up your dukes. I actually like how he looks without his glasses a lot. Yeah, true. He looks handsome. He's a handsome rich boy. You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down. This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Byakuya is just T-posing while Aoi's just curled up in a ball on the floor. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, a million. Thank you for the follow, Tyler's right big toe. And Jadabida Bada Boom Boom. I think I said that right. She was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people have feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. He's only a little taller than my 14-year-old... Wait, Byakuya's taller than a 14-year-old? Then again, Byakuya's likely, like... If I had to guess Byakuya's age, he's likely 18 or 20. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time. He's 6 feet. I'm shorter than Byakuya Togami, and I'm 20 years old. What the fuck? Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Alright, who are we spending free time with? Ooh. So what should I do today? Alright, first name that I see in chat. Oh, yeah, I knew that was happening. Byakuya Togami, it's your lucky day. A poor person is gonna come annoy you. Dang it, Grandpa. Yep. Oh, fuck, there's a fly in this room. Hey. Sakura is dangerous, as is Hina. You never know when they may strike. Should I talk with Byakuya for a while? Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Yes, I do. I can pick up stag beetles, but not flies. Do I have 5 Cola-Colas? Really? Why you low-key sound like Byakuya? I don't fucking know. I've been getting that comment ever since I started this fucking playthrough. And I have to do it again. Because I'm gonna play Danganronpa 2 after I'm done with this. Does he like the golden airplane? A golden sculpture is said to represent a plane or a spaceship. Do a cosplay and post it in his voice. When I drop a few pounds, I might do it. Like, I'm not happy with my body image right now. I'm still recovering from the shit ton that I ate during, like, Easter dinner. Please tag me, I need to see that. Thank you for the follow, Star Skulk. When you play Danganronpa 2, please spend time with Gundam. I will spend time with both Gundam and Ibuki. Because Ibuki Miyota, right next to Mipha from Breath of the Wild, Ibuki Miyota is perfection. A golden sculpture is said to represent a plane or a spaceship. It was found in ruins in Colombia dated to around 1000 CE, indicating that this represents an OOP art. An OOP, for those who don't know, OOP art is a acronym for out of place artifact. Okay, he does like it. You bastard. How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Togami Corporation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem. I'm gonna hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. Makoto, give me your entire inventory. Now. It now belongs to the Togami Corporation. Give it here. Listen, Makoto, I wanted to ask you something. What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Sure, what's up? You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us, are able to proceed in life. Are able to succeed in life. So, interesting thing about the iOS port of this game, which is actually the first way that I played it, they didn't load in the percent, so it just said, you know, only a chosen few, perhaps one. Thank you for the follow, Asher. For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some never even had a dream in the first place. Again, it cut off after 99, which is really funny because there is a restaurant chain where I live called the 99. And and I assumed that Byakuya was talking about that. God, I really love their steak and shrimp special. With a nice side of nice steak fries to go with it, Makoto. There is nothing like it. Spending every waking hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by. I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're part of that 99%, of course. Why do you even feel the need to ask? Byakuya is my spirit. How's Toko Fukawa doing? Toko's doing okay. I knew he was going to insult me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that. So I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without potential, or ambition or dreams? Byakuya is such a good character, oh my lord. I agree. Come on. I don't have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your compliments are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from any generation. And yet, those are the words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. Stop saying stuff like that. You do impressions of them really well. You get their tones so accurate. This is bringing me back to 2020 in the best way ever. Meanwhile, in 2020, all I did was play Miitopia. No, I wasn't playing Miitopia. I was playing Tamagotchi Life. Sorry, I can't not speak the truth. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow, and nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. Where should I buy butter? The Mondo. It's like that fucking Astif movie sketch. Oh man, are you ever gonna run out of butter? No, because I work at the butter factory. Thank you for the follow, Raw Imanji. My boyfriend. Buy it from... I'm pretty sure Brian Beacock sells it. Oh my god, he should fucking do that. If Danganronpa ever has like a tie-in with a brand of butter, he should fucking sing the Mondo Butter song. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spent all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so... Hold it. From the day I was born? You have no idea. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. What? those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I have gone into battle and emerged victorious. That is why I am the chosen. What are you talking about? You're spoiled, all of you. Running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry. You love him. I looked at chat for a minute and I am the battle, competition, rivalry. You run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path that way they do.
Such ignorance.
Good God. Your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, Byakuya quickly made his exit. Look at Kate Love's Power Rangers account. What the heck got into him? He was acting totally normal up until I said something about being guaranteed success from the day I was born. I wonder why that set him off. Byakuya's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You unlocked the skill Envious Influence. I was looking for that. Thank you for the follow, smartphone emoji. Gotta go play this game because you've given me the motivation. That actually reminds me, when I beat the game, I will stream school mode, and we will be getting max affection with one person. Your fellow Lover Shani, thank you for the follow. I can't stop thinking about what Byakuya said on the way back to my room. Alright, should we go with Byakuya again? Alright, chat, are we going with Byakuya again? This is to make up for all the time that chat voted Byakuya and we couldn't spend time with him. What's the school mode? School mode is, you unlock that after you beat the game. You go around the school collecting materials and build Monokuma statues after it. And you can basically engage in a dating simulator with people, and if you have max affinity with them by the end of it, they give you a piece of clothing. In the case of Hifumi, it's very cursed. But anyway, Sakura and Hina. Finally, some action. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you...
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something? Do you want some of these M&Ms I found in the warehouse? They're the pretzel ones. I'm gonna be doing that with Sayaka for real. Yeah, majority of the Danganronpa fandom only remembers Sayaka because that one guy filled his entire house with cardboard cutouts of her. Byakuya would like M&Ms, wouldn't he? Yeah, I think there actually is a Jason Wishnaw video where he says, "My favorite candy bar is M&M's. I like my chocolate pure." You were watching a Danganronpa playthrough on a plane next to an old couple? Hey, what's that thing you're watching? Is this the new Dang It Grandpa the kids are talking about? Not now, Doris. I'm not ready to go just yet. Fine. I don't allow you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. Voicing old people has always been something that I've loved. It's just really fun to do. Spend some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? Can you say that in Byakuya's voice? What can I say in Byakuya's voice? The thing that I just said about the old couple? Sweetie, what is this that you're watching? Is this the new Dang It Grandpa game that everyone's been talking about? Not now, Byakuya. I'm not ready to die just yet. Alright, Byakuya, what do you want? You want some Coca-Cola? You are so funny, too. Thank you. I try. Alright, I know I have it somewhere. Oh, hey, the sun is coming out. Give him... Byakuya so fine. He is quite the handsome man. I think Millennium Prize Problems is something he also likes, but I don't know. Now this is a rare moment. Coming from a noble family, I've never been exposed to such vulgarity. Interesting. I think I'll keep it. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me so happy. How are you underrated? You deserve way more than this. No, thank you. Thank you. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Huh?
What?
It's a proverb. It means if you have one Thanksgiving turkey in the sink, you'll have two in the freezer for when the in-laws come over. Well, personally, I'm more partial to the turducken, which is a... I'm gonna add my online friend. I mean, I have a Discord server. Like, y'all could join that if you want. It means if you can only obtain something inferior, that's still better than longing for something better. Yeah, I know what it means, but so what?
So in other words...
Put another way, if all you have nearby is a loser, that's better than a proper assistant far away. Makoto, be my secretary. What? A useless commoner like you would never hope to earn more than, say, $10,000, $100,000 a year. If I had that fucking cash, I'd be set for life. But as my secretary, you would be guaranteed an ample salary and job security for the rest of your life. And in honor of it being my birthday today, how about I multiply your imposed expectations by, 5.5? $100 times 5.5. I don't want to do the math. $5.5 million. Yeah, this. $550,000? That's like board member money. Of course, as my secretary, you wouldn't be just a mere servant. At some point, I would want you to become an actual assistant, taking the lead on important projects. Assuming you'd produce acceptable results, you could even become a core part of the Togami Corporation.
So in other words...
You have no reason to refuse. This is all so sudden. I don't get why, but he seems serious about it. Still, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no. I'm trying to give you a chance to enter the battlefield of life and claim victory. Most commoners will never get that chance. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do you understand? This is your chance. This is your one and only chance to rise above the 99%. Are you really so scared of having to fight, to compete in order to win? It's not that I'm scared. It's that I want to succeed based on my own effort. I want to find my own battlefield. I don't want it handed to me. I want to earn it. I want to find something willing to fight and die for. Only then will I be satisfied. Then you meant what you said earlier. That if you can live a life you're satisfied with, that's all that matters.
I see.
I'm glad to see you passed my test. Your test?
Naturally.
That's right. The mere thought of someone like you as my secretary makes me physically ill. Wait, so then...
What?
The salary offer still stands, of course. It's yours if you want it. I don't need you spreading rumors that Byakuya Togami doesn't honor his word. So he'd basically be paying me to do nothing? I want that fucking job. In a way, I almost regret my decision. But I must say, I just don't understand you. You don't want to fight, yet you don't want to flee from the battle either. It's like I said. For me... Fuck. For me, happiness comes from living the life I want to live. Easy enough to say.
Interesting.
Now then, you will have to enforce your will until the very end. If you can do that, if you can make it to the end, I'm afraid I'll be forced to acknowledge you. Then that's exactly what I'll do. Someday, absolutely. I don't expect much from you, but I'll be waiting. Mi ex Byakuya is canon. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. But it's nighttime, it's not 6 a.m. yet.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't miss the baseball fight.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. I spent my entire 2 days talking to Byakuya Togami. Can you say anything about Otter Pops in Byakuya's voice? Well, you see, Otter Pops... What are these exactly? No, seriously, nobody told me that Byakuya Togami would be advertising Otter Pops today. I don't fucking know what Otter Pops even are. We still haven't settled that things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Oh shit! I saw a hand on my phone and I got scared. I like that actually startled me a little bit, but thank you for the hand heart. And the roses, thank you very much. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I could become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then. How about I make you special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go backwards or sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the end of the line, then she said, "You just don't be the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Thank you for the donut. Thank you for the hanging lights. Thank you for the tiny Diny. I love that one. I love that name. That is all my coins. Thank you very much. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? I don't know, my high school mascot was a crab. And we fucking lost every sports game. Like, I'm gonna say it right now. I grew up in Florida, and my high school was like, yo, we're gonna beat our rival school, it's gonna be great. You wanna know what the fucking name of our rival school was? Mainland High School. We were a high school that was located by the sea, so we had the audacity to make our rival a school called Mainland High School. And every day, and their mascot was a pirate, so like during quote-unquote Spirit Week, to make fun of them, we would dress up as nerds as part of Bucka Nerd Day. And I thought it was fucking stupid. Like, I've never understood rivalries for sports or anything, and it actually caused a rift between my friend group because I noticed that because I said, do you not? Well, to be fair, I was kind of being an asshole to him when I said this, but I actually said. He was wearing, like, a stereotypical nerd outfit, and he said, I said, you look like a fucking idiot in that. And ever since I said that, we just haven't talked. I wish that was my school. You don't want to go there. That place is where intelligence goes to die. What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I always chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
God, I was such a dick in high school. Kyoko would have been a great protagonist. There would have been a good protagonist role for Kyoko.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Ah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man! What's wrong? Look! Hiro's fingers shook as he pointed.
Hino! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina.
You gotta be kidding!
No, open your... She's not dead, open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why, what happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling, and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. I look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful visitors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for... I don't like that last one. Okay, then let's get Hina's to the nurse's office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing. Wee-oo. That's right where Genocide Jill is smiling with her tongue sticking out. I find that adorable for some reason. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure. Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah. It was really just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, that makes you sound even more hostile. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Mood. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? We got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried just to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she just wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. When things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as those tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. Thank you for the follow, Pinty, I think that says. And thank you for the follow to the person who, above. I don't have time to read your name. I didn't read your name, though. Thank you for the follow, Lem Damien. And there she stood before us. Sakura, you're hurt. What happened?
huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me, it was Genocide Jill. The demented murder... It's all the demented murderous fiend's fault.
Oh, damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? Ah! I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness.
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this.
Ah! Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive.
Why? Somebody save me! Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on? What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room. I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura! You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line, right here and now. Drawing a line? Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it? You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma's fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that is why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk about her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking. And that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
ultimately that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay then. Thank you. There's no point in going somewhere else right now. Something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about? Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. So for now, I'm actually going to save right here. And I'll save right here and I'll end the stream here. I'm getting kind of tired. I will be streaming later today. I will be streaming hopefully up until the beginning of the class trial. It's not night for me. I'm just exhausted. So, thank you all so much for joining. Check out the Discord server through the link in my description. And yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at around 2 p.m. EST. Peace.